Hi, so after riding my Stryde bike for a couple of weeks, I've come up with a list of pros and cons based off of my experiences with the Peloton app, my mixed fitness bike that I lasted a week with, and my Stryde bike experience. I want to start by explaining where this all started for me. First of all, I started working out during the beginning of this pandemic. Being home, I knew that I needed to do something. I started off doing a lot of nothing and knew that I needed to start getting physical. So I had a friend that was working out with Peloton, and I found a free bike in my neighborhood and downloaded the Peloton app, which offered a 3-month free trial, and I started using the Peloton workouts with my cheap Schwinn bike that was probably from 1981. I fell in love. I fell in love with riding. I was doing Peloton workouts every day with my friend and feeling really, really good. I feel healthier than I've ever felt. And so I really, really was committed to working out with my Peloton workouts, which is why I'm here now. If I was working during this pandemic, buying the Peloton would be a really great option. But I, first of all, am a cheapskate as it is, but second of all, I'm not working like I was, and I can't afford to put out $3,000 for a bike. So I was looking for other options, and my Schwinn with the Peloton app was a great option for me, but I wanted a nicer bike. I wanted the full Peloton experience with the screen and all of that. And so I started looking into other options. And the first option was the mixed fitness bike. The price is great for mixed fitness. It comes with a beautiful big screen. But when the bike came and I realized that you were required to still commit to the $30 a month in order just to see your stats, I then struggled. They offer a great variety of classes like Peloton, but I could not commit myself to $30 a month for the rest of my life if I wanted to use this bike. And that's the same thing that I struggle with Peloton. I can't commit to $40, $50 a month just to see my stats on a bike. Like I said, I'm a cheapskate. I also know that I can't afford that right now. So when the bike came, I thought, well, let's see how this goes. And I was immediately turned off by the $30 a month requirement. I was also turned off by the way that their workouts work. They work out in zones, which is great, but I also need to see my resistance and cadence. I need to see where I'm at. Because I started with Peloton, I work a lot based off of cadence and resistance. And so for me, it was a little frustrating to move from having the options of seeing cadence and resistance to not seeing that at all. They didn't even give the option to see cadence and resistance. So I was immediately turned off by that, and I sold the bike right away. Now, still knowing that I loved the Peloton workouts and wanted to be able to utilize my Peloton workouts and then have other options, I kept looking, and I found in a Reddit app the Stryde bike, which is brand new. It just dropped in May. The bikes just started coming out just 2 months ago. Where are we at now? I don't know. We've been in this pandemic for so long, I don't even know what date it is anymore. But I got my Stryde bike. It came really quickly. That's the other thing. Mix took 11 weeks for it to come for me. My Stryde bike came within a week. Now I know that that's probably changed a little bit with demand, but it came super quick. I had to set it up myself. Mix and Peloton, they set them up for you when they come. I had to set it up myself, but it took us literally 20-30 minutes to set it up. It was not a difficult process, so I didn't mind it so much. So my Stryde bike, beautiful, feels great to ride, all of that. And so now I want to break down my Peloton Stryde experience. I'm about to take my first ride, but some things to notice here is it has a little stand for my weight, so I've got my weights on there, my 3-pound weights. I could put my 5-pound on there too. The pedals have a clip side or regular shoes if you want to do that. It's got a push to stop brake. It's got cup holders too. and then this nice, beautiful, big screen. And I am going to try to start with their shortest class here and see how I like it. And I wanted to give you a view from my position on the bike. You're gonna see my reflection in there. But here's this. Here's inside a ride with volume. You can see the resistance. I can adjust up and down here easily with the wheel. The cadence, I'm not moving, so cadence, here we go, I'll move slowly, is up there, and my output, and they give you total output. When I go to my account and exercise history, it pulls up some of my workouts, my most recent workouts. Look at it there, let's figure this out right. You can see your average and everything, and it kind of shows you your cadence and output and where you're at, which is pretty fancy. I was able to connect to my AirPods, which is how I prefer it. In here, the Stryde app is here. I'm not gonna click on that because I showed you a little bit of that earlier. But here's the browser. You just click on the browser. I have it on Yahoo, but just to show you that you can go anywhere you really want. I'm gonna go back home here. Ooh, let's see if I can get this right. All of the apps that I've downloaded so far, I have Hulu, I've got Netflix, I've got my Neo workout app, and there's my Peloton. So if I click on Peloton, I'm gonna go work out, get this up. There you go, you've got everything you've got in the Peloton app. So I could do one of those rides. Now it's not gonna show me my stats until the free ride option is available. The bike rides really, really beautifully. It's very comfortable. So for me, the Stryde Bike, which is the unlocked version of the Peloton, was a huge draw because they don't require a membership. They allow for you to install apps. And so I was really excited about that. That's the #1 plus for me on the Stryde Bike. The fact that it's unlocked, it has a browser so you can search whatever you want while you're on the bike. All of that's great. They're also offering a free ride option. So currently you have to have the app in order for you to see your stats, but they're offering a free ride that's coming in a couple of weeks to where you can see your stats without having a membership. And to me, that was when I raised my hand and was like, this is what I need. So the free ride option is awesome. It does not require the $30 membership to see your cadence, resistance, all of that. So my plan was to use the Peloton app, which is $12.99 a month if you don't have a Peloton, and then use their stats in order to still get my Peloton workouts. And so that's kind of where my head was when I decided to purchase the Stryde Bike. The Stryde Bike is about $1,000 less than the Peloton, but they do not offer financing like Peloton does, so that was a little bit harder to choke down a lot of money at once and not be able to make payments. But for me, it was worth it to know that I wasn't required to pay a membership fee every single month in order to access all the content that I'd want on my screen. So in regards to the actual workouts on the Stryde Bike, they only offer bike workouts. So for me, that would probably be the downfall of their actual app. It is $30 a month, but they only offer bike workouts. The great thing about their bike workouts is they pull from different gyms across the United States, and so you get a variety of different workouts, where in Peloton you are seeing the same 5, 6, 10 coaches that kind of have the same style, the same feel, which they're great workouts too, but you don't get as much variety. I noticed that on my Stryde Bike, one of the gyms offers a lot more dancing on the bike, and I thought that was pretty fun. Peloton, their filtering options are better. So you can choose the length. There's more 5-minute rides, 10-minute rides, 15 minutes. Stryde only offered 25, 30, and 45, and I think a 60-minute ride. I like to be able to jump on for 10 minutes when I can and do a 10-minute ride if I want to, and that option isn't there based off of their app workouts. They also don't have the options that Peloton has. They don't have the yoga and the strength and all of that. They do incorporate strength arm workouts while you're riding, but they don't actually have separate workouts that are outside of cycling. The Stryde Bike does not come with a heart rate monitor and currently does not read the Apple Watch stats. With Peloton, I believe it comes with a heart rate monitor, and I don't know whether or not it reads your Apple Watch stats, but I know the app reads your Apple Watch stats, and so I base a lot of my workouts on this. This motivates me a lot. So I need that. I need to see that and see my progress. And Stryde says that in the next couple of weeks that the Apple Watch will soon be connected with that. So I have to keep in mind that Stryde just dropped in May, but Peloton's been around for a little while. So Stryde, I know, will make improvements as they get more customer commentary. Their customer service is awesome. They're on top of it. They helped me download Peloton onto my bike. They helped me download Hulu, all of that. They are awesome. I need to say that. That's a big plus for Stryde. So I know that I'm going to see improvements, and I know that they have a lot of things coming as things progress and as they are developing their app. You also have access to a browser on there, which I may have said earlier, but you can basically access anything through the browser. You can access any fitness workout through the browser, including Peloton. You can access, oh my gosh, what are the options out there? There's so many options for workouts. That's all accessible through the browser on their monitor. And again, I said there's no membership required, so that was a big draw for me. And the membership is cheaper, but like I said, they don't offer as much as Peloton offers. So really quickly, let me go down this list because I'm gonna go off the rails if I don't stay. Peloton Pluses. They have more workout options like yoga, strength, blah, blah, blah. They have more ride length options, more filtering options, so you can see advanced, intermediate level bike rides, and you can pick through that. They connect with the heart rate monitor, and the app connects with your Apple Watch. Stryde will have that soon. They have financing options. Stryde does not offer that yet. They have an iOS app. Stryde does not have an iOS app yet. It's coming soon. They have, that's it. And then Stryde is unlocked. You can download any other apps. You can download Peloton, you can download Hulu, Netflix. It comes with Netflix installed on it. Great browser that you can access anything on. Their customer service is A+. They're awesome. It's $1,000 cheaper than the Peloton. You aren't required to pay the $30 membership, and they're going to have a free ride option to where you will never need a membership just to see your stats. So you could use their app, you can use Peloton, you could use whatever app that you want to use. And this is a little thing. I like their cup holder a little better than the Peloton cup holder. And they have 2 cup holders, so that's a little thing, but to me that's a plus. And the membership is cheaper. So who gets my vote? Stryde gets my vote. Financially, I think it's the smartest decision. For me specifically, I know some people need to be paying something per month to keep them motivated. I love that I don't have to make that payment. I need people to motivate me, which is why I will keep using the Peloton app and keep working out with my people on the app, but on my Stryde bike, because I can do both. And so I have the Peloton app and the Stryde bike married together, and I'm super excited, and it's been really great, and I'm so thankful to Stryde for being great with their customers and helping us be able to have this really nice bike with the Peloton options. So there you go.